But let me tell you something. Maybe in the second service I'll have time to talk about this. Today is what? What? 5th of March. And for Imo State, everybody that is in Imo State, I'll talk more about it in the second service. Pray hard. Because I'm seeing 3 things that will happen. I'm looking at some candidates missing, and some are going to be picked in different places, dead, murdered. Listen carefully. You are going to hear of different dead young men and women who are picked from different dustbins. You will hear. Saturday is a do or die affair in some quarters in Imo State. But what I want you to do is to be brave, because we are praying. After this service, I am going to anoint some people who will decide to fast with me, no matter how long. We are going to fast, because the only weapon we use to scatter them is our prayer. You can imagine where everybody know that as a proof that in 3 areas, even the federal government have announced, Okigwe, Uguta, Olo, no election. But we have seen elections numbers coming to these places being announced. Who announced it? Who wrote it? And the people that went to those places have that. We have come to return the originals. We have come to return. It's everywhere in the news. They are talking about it, and they're being denied. I want you to pray, because it's going to be a sweep for Labour Party. But the problem is that it will be on blood. So why are you praying? You are praying because if we don't pray, the messiahs will not be allowed to emerge. Because if we don't pray for the right people, I don't care their party, for the right people to emerge, when what will happen, the people that should speak against the plans they have will not be there. It will be one united force. Whatever they decide they do, they want to rubbish us, they rubbish us. Are you listening to what I'm saying? This is the most important election in Imo State, and your PVC is your power. Because this is one of the states they have chosen. Unfortunately, the power that be is playing their music. I told you some time ago, refer to my prophecy, when I was saying that hope is the hammer of God. I told people that I saw houses, Amajuris, being offloaded in Imo State, and the authorities permitted them, and they are coming. You heard all that happened about that. The question is, where are all those people that they offloaded with trailers? Where are they? Number one, if they are somewhere, who camped them? Who is feeding them? What are they here to do? I rest my case. So if we are going to pray, we will pray. Jesus said, I will build my church, and the gates of hell shall not prevail. Imo State is going to play a very vital role. That's why some people are criticizing me. That's why I take the kind of power, energy I used to pray for Governor Hope Uzodinma. You people don't understand it. I pray for him. I pray for him every day. I will teach you. I will soon teach you why these things are important. We are going to take some time. If you love your father, you love your mother, you love your husband, you love your wife, you love your children, you love your daddy and your mother, this is the time to begin to pray. Jehovah, scatter them. As we speak, election in Imo State have been concluded. You won't understand that side. You won't understand that side. But those who understand. You know what I'm talking about now. You won't understand. Election has been done. 11th March election have been finished. We are just waiting to hear the results that has been announced, that will be announced. But one thing that is going to happen is that a hurricane force from heaven will blow them and scatter them. Are you hearing what I'm saying now? We are not here to talk about party. We are here to talk about God's elect. Oh, there are people that God have elected. Because Imo State is strategic in the plan of God concerning Africa. It is here. Remember when Jesus was to be preserved because he's the Messiah, Did you remember the people that hosted him? Egypt. The same people that kept their father in bondage for 400 something years was the same people that hosted him. When David was about to become the king, remember who hosted him and protected him? The Philistines. Onyo Burunwaha. These are deeper things. These are deeper things that beyond that. But I'm talking as a pastor. The weekend you see the journalist part of me. I'm a licensed journalist. You see the other side of me, then I will talk. Because I'm here to talk. But I'm talking to you, sons and daughters. Don't be afraid. Fear not. The Lord is on our side. Conclusion is that all these things will end in praise. What did I say? Arise, O Lord, let thy enemy be scattered.